As we walk through this, graphing with grouping, it's actually common factors 3 times, as you can see here. Hit pause anytime you need to. So, first thing we do, as always, we look, is there a common factor in all 4? No. But notice with 4 things, it's a little different. We can't do the way we did before because there's 4 terms. So, what we do is we take a look at group it. Now, usually we just group the first 2 and the last 2, like here. What's common in 6x and 8x? Why? Well, a 2x. And that's then left a 3 plus 4y. How about the 9 plus 12y? What's a common factor there? What goes into 9 and 12? And no other variable, okay? So 3 times 3 times 4y. Notice how both the 2x and the 3 are multiplied to the same 3 plus 4y. That's a common factor then. It doesn't matter if it looks like this or like this, as long as you got something in 2 or more terms multiplied to the same exact value. Well, 3 plus 4y, same exact value. Well, that's a common factor. So we take that out just like we did up here, set individually. We could do it here. What's the 3 plus 4y multiplied to? 2x. There's where the 2x is. And then what's 3 plus 4y is multiplied to? Plus 3. Right there. Okay? So that's what we do. Let's go ahead with the next one. Again, look through everything. Well, 10, 2, 80, and 16 are all even. Take the common factor 2 out. We're left with 5, x to the third, 1x squared, 40x, and 8. Now we try to do what we just did solely on what's in here. So basically what we did, we had a big 4-digit number. By factoring the 2 out, we made it a little nicer to deal with, a little smaller. So, group, first 2, group, last 2. What's common? No numbers, 5 and 1, nothing. 1, boring. But an x squared. So 5x to the third, when you take a x squared out, so there's 3 factors of x here, 2 of them been shared, 1 left, not 1 factor left. 2 factors of x here, both shared, a 1 left. Now, when you're looking at this one, we got, okay, 40 and 8 is. If you just factor out a positive 8, you get negative 5x plus 1. Well, those wouldn't be the same. But if we factor in negative 8, so negative 40 divided by a negative 8, positive 5. 8 divided by a negative 8, negative 1. Now those two are the same. Now those two, the 5x minus 1, is a common factor. And what's 5x minus 1 multiplied to over here? X squared. What's 5x minus 1 multiplied to over here in the second? Minus 8. Right now we're done. Later we're going to see, can we do something with this because we still have the square. Right now we can't. Okay? How about example 3? Again, pause anytime you need to finish writing these up. I know I'm scooting through. Beauty of video, pause it when you need to, play back when you need to. So, 6x squared plus 4x minus 5x minus 10. So taking a look at everything, okay, let's see here. No common factor because of the 5, nothing ever. So start group, first 2. So we got a 2 and an x. 2x, yep, okay. So that's 3x, 2. Let's see, I could try 5, but notice how both of these are positive, so I want what's inside the parentheses positive, so let's factor out a negative 5. X plus 2. Again, negative 5x divided by negative 5, positive 1. Negative 10 divided by negative 5, positive 2. Now, are these two values the same? Exactly. So we really can't use grouping. Even this isn't right. This isn't any more factorable. So really this is not factorable at all. Okay, we still have to go through the process to see about doing it. Again, think about a number like 87. You got to go through all the different numbers to see, does 87, is it prime? Don't know. Got to check it. Okay, example 4, a little slightly different way of multiplying or factoring these quadratics. Okay, as opposed to the guess and check the way we did the other day. Okay, here we go. What do we do? Well, for this process, we need to figure out, like up here, what are those two things here? What are those two things right here? The two middle terms. Just like the other ones, instead of checking them, we actually can find them. So what do? We take this. If I refer to A, B, and C in these quadratics, it's because it's all of these, the other ones we did before, can be written as ax squared plus bx plus c. So I'm going to multiply the 8 and then negative 3. So the A and the C. Get negative 24. Now, they have to add to get the middle term, 2. So now, what two numbers can be multiplied to get negative 24? So I tried 2 and negative 12. Do they add to get, add them up? This is the check we did. That's 10. That's not the same as negative 2. Forget it. 8 and negative 3, as we tried. No. How about negative 6 and 4? Well, their sum is negative 2. Close, but the sign's wrong. We need positive, so let's switch it. So 6 and negative 4. Multiply to get negative 2, add to get 2. So really what we're thinking is 6x and a negative 4x. Now you could put those, so I'm going to change this 2x into 6x plus a negative 4x. And you can do that any way. I think the negative 4 works better with the 8, x squared, and the 6 works better with 6, 6x works better with the 3. So I'm going to arrange it this way. Here's my negative 4x, here's my plus 6. And group. So let's see, 4x goes into both, 4 goes into 8, and 4x goes into x and x squared. So 4x and 1. Again, you've been here. What's common between 6 and 3? 3, no variables, no x's. So again, 6 divided by 3, 3 divided by 3. And then don't forget the x. Are those the same? Exact same. Since they are, it's a common factor. So what's 2x plus 1 multiplied to? 4x over here. So we notice we started parentheses. In the second piece, what's 2x minus 1 multiplied to? Plus 3. Done. We don't have to check it. All the checking is done here. Now, this is the way I do it. Other times they use an x or something. We could take a look at that. This seems a bit more, I don't know, straightforward. You can see what you've tried. Okay, let's work on these and see what we get.